Assalamu alaikum, sister. Thank you for writing to our live session. You wrote that you've been married for 13 years and you have 4 beautiful children. Alhamdulillah. Unfortunately, you found out that your husband had secret relationships with his past girlfriends, and this occurred before you got married to him and after you had your children. Sadly, this was hidden from you and you did not know at the time before you married him. When you found out, I am sure, sister, that you were devastated and very, very sad and disappointed. And I'm so sorry this happened to you. As you said, you had 4 children, so it's been a while that he's been doing this. And I'm just really sorry that you got put in a position such as this. With that said, you have such a kind heart that you did forgive him and you continued with your life. However, your husband didn't stop cheating. Even though you forgave him, he continued. And as you know, besides the fact that he is hurting you immensely, as well as his children indirectly, he's also committing a grave sin of zina, right? So he's not even living an Islamic life, and he's not participating in an Islamic marriage. So moving forward, you're stating that, he started taking explicit pictures of himself and showing it to women, and, you got really disgusted and you confronted him. However, he said he was sorry, and then you forgave him again. You state that, he's independent and he works for the kids in the house and he cares for his children and provides everything that he can. But sister, even though he's financially providing for the home and the children and you, it doesn't give him the liberty or the right to cheat, okay? He's putting everything at risk, especially, he's committing sins. He's committing zina. He's disrespecting and disregarding you. And he's also putting your health at risk, because if he's cheating and he's not using protection, he could catch an STD, right? So you have to protect yourself and your health. And I know this hurts, sister. And again, I so wish that you weren't going through this. And I know that, it hurts. But perhaps now is the time to take some steps, right? You state that you're religious and you're from a good family. And that he's also religious, but acts more out of religion and doesn't practice. So I would debate with you, about him being religious, because if he was religious and spiritual and he loved Allah and feared Allah and valued Islam, he wouldn't be doing this, right? So you're on 2 ends of the spectrum. You both are very different. Now, to make matters worse, you recently found out that he married one of his girlfriends in secret. And naturally, that probably just devastated you as well. And he's turning the children against you, and they don't give you any respect, and they're swearing, and they're being rude to you, and your patience is on end. And that's very understandable. So, sister, I kindly advise you to look at your situation. Look at the positives, write down the positives of staying married to him, and write down the negatives of staying married to him. And then, please, inshallah, write the positives of leaving him and starting a new life, and write down the negatives. And I think, inshallah, sister, please, look at your deen, look at Islam, and try to decide how this is going to affect your religion, how this is going to affect your relationship with Allah, and how is this going to affect your spirituality, okay? Because you're under a lot of toxicity right now, a lot of toxicity. So with that said, sister, I kindly advise that you just sit with him and speak with him and just, state that you love him, you'd like to save the marriage, if that's how you feel. But that things have to change, right? Tell him that you're Muslim, you're practicing, you will not live haram, you will not, participate in a relationship where there's sins being committed, that Allah is, the center of your life, and that you will abide by Allah's rules and the foundations for your marriage. And that if he does not want to, then maybe you both need to make a decision. So please do talk to him about, changing, living according to Islam. Talk to him about participating in marriage counseling, if possible. And if he doesn't want to, sister, then inshallah, for you, for your sanity, right, for your life, for your happiness, and for your deen, you might want to consider separating or divorcing, because it's an extremely unhealthy relationship. It's toxic, and now it's affecting the children as well. So, sister, Allah does love you. You do deserve to be happy. You do not deserve to be treated this way. You deserve to be treated with love and respect and honor. And so I implore you, please, sister, inshallah, think about this and ask yourself, do you want to, go on like this? If you can't save the marriage, if he doesn't want to change, do you want to keep going like this? Or do you want to trust in Allah and utilize your resources and separate or file for divorce and be free from this toxicity? And inshallah, begin to live a happier life. We wish you the best.